Hello and welcome, Libra, to your monthly tarot and astrology reading for April 2023. My name is Jeff. I'm an astrologer and intuitive reader here with you at Raise Your Vibration TV. This is a general reading for your sun, moon, or rising sign. It may resonate with you or not. It's not a problem. Take what you need and leave the rest. I'd like to thank you all for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you haven't yet, please do. Hit that subscribe button and support us here at Raise Your Vibration TV. All right, Libra, let's begin. We got the cards warmed up and ready. First of all, before we begin, I'm going to show you this. I picked two different cards out of the other oracle decks I have. One card from the Energy and Spirit Oracle, and the other from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck. Both of those I love. I got so many new decks, and they're just fantastic. So let me tell you about what's going on for April this month. It's going to be big, and I'm going to tell you why. There's a lot of Venus action going on. That's the ruler of your sign. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, where do we begin? All right, first of all, April 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication, moves into Taurus. So we want to take a more practical approach to how we're going to get across. All right? Libra, you have either a very diplomatic way of speaking or you lack one. So you have to kind of figure this out. But you're really going to be speaking your truth, I think, this month. Because right after that, there's going to be a full moon, and that's going to be in your first house. So this is about speaking up for who you are, proclaiming who you are, and doing what you love, that kind of thing. There's going to be a lot of that going on towards the end of the month. But let's draw some cards first. Oh, whoa. All right, let me grab that one. That flew across the room. Hold on. Yeah, lots of Venus activity going on for April. It's your ruler. It's going to affect you more than other people. And this one flew all the way across the room, which kind of tells me you're doing a lot of this. You're doing a lot of worrying. And look at that, the Justice card. That's your card right there. Focus on balance, all right? Especially around that full moon. The full moon illuminates situations, places, and things in our lives that we kind of need to take care of. And what it's telling you at the beginning of the month is you have to really evaluate yourself. Is worrying everything to death the MO of how I run my life now? What kind of life is that? If, you feel like you have to worry in order to get some things. And that's not true, because when we focus on balance and we make a decision to change the way that we look at ourselves and other people and our situations, you become a balanced set of scales. And this shows this month is going to be a lot of swift success. So this could be money coming in right out of the gate. Everybody could use that. Libra, you're going to get a lot more than I think that you were prepared for. So another thing, let's not worry about costs and stuff like that. Let's just let things flow for this beginning of the month. Worrying is the only problem I see here. And the other one is making a decision to finally change your mind about how you react to things. Because, how you react to things is the energy that you put out to what you get back in. So this isn't a good time to worry shit to death. Find some balance in your life. And you find balance by saying you're balanced, because you're focusing now on the imbalance. That's what's got you worried. So you want to go ahead and change the way that you're looking at these other situations that are going in your life, because you can't worry to get something. You have to know that you're going to get it. And changing your perspective, the way that you look at situations in your life, are going to bring you swift success. If you keep doing this same thing, you're going to be out of balance. That's a really powerful message right at the beginning of the month. This kind of shows you how this energy is going to be for you this month. So it's no time to be lazy, and that's the easiest thing you could do, is just kind of half-ass things, slow to the draw. It's time. So Libra, achieve balance by focusing on balance, all right? So now we've got this full moon bringing things to light about how we react to things, how we talk about ourselves, how we look at ourselves. It's probably, when a full moon happens in the first house, this is like a dramatic change to your appearance too. So it might be getting a dramatic haircut. Maybe you've grown your hair out for the last 7 years and now all of a sudden you decide to get a pixie cut. I mean, again, it's all about balance, Libra. So, you could get a pixie cut. I don't care. But, that's the thing. It'll change your personality. Maybe it's also about how you perceive yourself in relationships. We're going to talk more about that later. So let's pull some more cards and talk about what's going on the 11th. On the 11th of April, your ruler, Venus, moves into the sign of Gemini. Man, this is a sociable sign, and for Venus to be in it, it's all about flirting. It's all about putting yourself out there. I'd see a lot of flirting going on, a lot of social butterfly kind of atmosphere, and this is going to be like this for quite a while, the rest of the month. So if you're single, shake what you got. You know what I mean? But if you're in a relationship, I hope you're going to be reflecting all that onto your partner, because Venus in Gemini can be very promiscuous too. So, listen, I'm all about fun. Have as much fun as you want. But again, Libra, moderation. Okay? If you're single and you've got 3 partners hitting on you and you're being safe and actually enjoying it and it works, enjoy it. It's got to be in moderation though, I don't know if that's really good advice or bad advice, but hey, you weigh it out. That's what Libras are supposed to do. You choose. And that's how you can choose to be at, almost at the middle of the month, is when your ruler moves into Gemini, man, you're going to be hit on. You're going to be hitting on other people. It's exciting, don't you think? Especially if that's what you're looking for. Maybe that's the whole thing with the full moon, is realizing, maybe you got a little bit of a, I wasn't going to say that word, like a muffin top or something like that. So maybe you want to work on that. It's redoing your personality, reinventing yourself to probably be more attractive and to, have people compliment you and all that. You deserve it, right? Especially if you work it. God knows you'll be top of the line. It's not like you would settle for anything. Let's see. How do we want this? This is kind of a little confusing. Let's see. There are some things that, again, they're telling you that you need to walk away from. And I think it's the worrying. I think it's maybe low self-esteem, low self-image. So work on that this month. Because when Venus, again, moves into the 11th, you're going to be on fire. So you want to be on top of your game. That's the other thing. Libras are beautiful. So you can really coat it on thick. Just be safe, okay? Safe works. Balance, balance, balance. I keep saying that. Walking away from this worrying and not getting anything in your life. Again, this is working together, again, working with other people. I see a lot of activity going on here for you. It looks like you also have a lot of good ideas that can, if you are like in a job situation, this could almost be like a consideration for management or maybe a position, something higher, boss, supervisor, that kind of thing. As long as we've got an eagle-eye vision of what we want in life. Let's not take on something that we really don't want to commit to just for the sake of doing it for somebody else. You need to do these things now for yourself. So just remember that, okay? Now, we've got the solar eclipse coming on 4/20, April 20th. And that is going to be in the sign of Aries, in the last degree of Aries, in your 7th house. Now, We're going to talk about the solar eclipse first, the new moon, and then I'm going to throw some cards down first. I don't want to throw some cards down and then talk about it. So let's see how this gels together, okay? So the 18th, before the solar eclipse, a couple days before, the moon, which has to do with your emotions, squares, which means there's going to be difficulties with Mars, the planet of anger, driving fast, energy, moving forward, punching the gas, that kind of thing. So your emotions may be overheated. There may be time for arguments around this time. Maybe your partner caught you flirting with somebody else. That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful. All right? Because when the solar eclipse new moon happens in your 7th house, this could be a little volatile. So please be careful. This isn't the day to get married on, I'll tell you that much. But it will focus on relationships. So it's at the beginning of the month, it's relationships with yourself. And then on the 20th, on the solar eclipse new moon, you're going to be focusing on relationships. This is all about being out in the public and also, being very busy. So I hope that you are ready to handle this. Balance it. Don't worry about it because this energy is strong. It's in your favor, so take advantage of it. Go with the flow and don't fight it. Don't second guess it. And don't take too long to make decisions because you do that. What do you want for dinner? The other one asks. You don't answer for like 2 hours later. And then you wonder why the person's pissed off at you because you took so long to decide. Now they're not even hungry, and then you piss them off. Balance, Libra. You're going to be busy. So, yeah. How do I think? Wow, Libra, you're really complicating it for me this month. Yeah, this month's going to be complicated. I think you're going to have a whole cavalcade of emotions. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going left, it's going right, backwards, forwards. Balance. I got to keep saying that. The message is so obvious. Balance, balance, balance. So there is a rebirth of some sort. I don't want to say death because it's one door closing and another one opening. So it's a constant flow. It's a movement. This also looks like a new opportunity coming. So there are going to be some Libras that are going to be offered a job. They are no longer, maybe going to be working independently. And I think you know this instinctively, and you just have to surrender and let the universe take care of it for you. Again, worrying is not the key this month. If you start worrying, you're fucking up. All right? So, and let's get everything. If you got anything to say to anybody, you got to tell them before the 21st because Mercury's going to go retrograde again in Taurus. And it hasn't been retrograde in Taurus, but it will be on the 21st. So get everything you need to say out. Don't sit there and weigh the scales on what you're going to say. Just say it. As long as it's not angry and it's from the heart, you'll be fine. Now, another thing is with some other Libras, they may be experiencing a breakup of some sort, but another offer comes through in some way. One door closes, another one opens. Just surrender to the universe because I got a feeling you know that that's coming. So let's do a couple more cards. Let's do 3 more cards. Oh, there's 1, 2. All right. This says get that spark back. Get passionate about what you do. Go, like I said, go with the flow. Release judgments on others and yourself. All right? Don't cast the first stone, that kind of thing. Don't throw stones at glass houses, all those little sayings. Don't judge the situation or yourself. You need to release that this month. One more. There we go. Don't feel like you're being robbed of any time. Because Libra, you have, if you get offered a higher paying job and a position or anything that happens this month, don't go into it feeling, oh, well, it's going to rob my summer. This is a time for you to double down on what you want in life and not to sit around and wait for it to happen or say that's a problem for future Libra to take care of. Do it now. You've got the energy to do it. Okay? So let's pull. Ooh, Damn. Nice when the crystal hits the glass like that. Jeez. I'm sorry about your ears. That might have been loud. All right, let's get 3 from the Psychic Tarot deck. Did I see one flip? No. Okay, 2 more. Thank you. 1 more. Yeah, that wants to come down. Okay. First of all, they want to show you is have a firm foundation. Be grounded. Be practical. Feet on the ground. Okay? Ooh. All right. First of all, yeah. All right, so far we've got all 3 chakras here, basically. This is your root chakra. Feet on the ground, feel secure. Your sacral chakra is that drive and that passion. I'm telling you, sacral chakra also has to do with sex. So if Libra, if you ain't getting any, you are getting plenty. The Easter Bunny bringing you some treats, you know what I'm saying? But you got to make sure you open your heart. You be in a loving environment, a loving energy, okay? That is crucial. Allow yourself to open up these chakras this month. Your root, think of red at the base of your spine. Sacral, right under your belly button. And heart, of course, right in your chest. Orange for sacral. Green for heart. Focus on those like a stoplight. Oh my God, it is kind of like a stoplight. Huh. All right, Libra, here's another thing. Watch your driving, okay? Do not go through the yellow light, okay? If it's starting to turn orange or yellow, I don't know. I think it's orange. Stop. Slow down, okay? Because no running red lights here. None. I mean, that is clear as day. As soon as it clicked in my head, it was a strong message. So watch yourself. And usually, yeah, especially around the 18th, around the solar eclipse. You know, solar eclipse energy, makes people a little wonky. And it may not make you wonky. You may be trying to balance that out, but it's usually everybody else's driving you got to worry about. But I think for this one, it's you, again, foot all the way down to the gas. Don't do it. All right? Slow and steady wins the race. It also could be indicative of this month is going to be stop, slow down, then go. I like that. Can I have 2 more, please? This is a pretty different message from all the readings I've done so far. So we may be at a turning point, which is good. All right, we've got a beginning here. This is the Fool card in other decks. Beginning, believing, and protected. Feet on the ground. You are protected. You got to be loving, giving, and use your intuition. I'd put that in the heart card. And then the 10 of Earth, yeah, the Libras, there's something going on here. You're going to find a job. You're getting more money, raise, supervisor position. I keep saying that. There's something going on here that's going to give you that security. So stop, slow down, and go, okay? Damn, Libra, that was fantastic. Now, let's go over your guide cards. Number 1, releasing difficulty up from the depths. I think you're finally starting to realize that I'm doing this wrong. Worrying is not giving me the results I want. Next message. Look at that. Change is coming. I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. You hear that? Joyous opportunities in love, friendships, partnerships. It's you and everybody else. Spread that Libra love this month and it will pay you back tenfold. Libra, April's your month. Take advantage of it. And all you have to do is go with the flow. Let your intuition guide you what's going on, and you'll be golden. All right, guys. Have a great month, and I will see you in May. Thank you.